So, a sugar daddy situation has transpired at the Department of Homeland Security. A woman named Varvano got over $40,000 in gifts from an unnamed sugar daddy. The story broke yesterday in the Daily Mail. We were out on the House steps today asking Congresspeople, what do they make of the sugar daddy? The best answer we got, in my opinion, was from Congressman Vindman. Here's what he said.
I think it's obviously outrageous, and I'm not sure what the qualifications of this individual were in order to be in the counterterrorism, a critically important position when we're at war with Iran. And so, that needs to be fully investigated. And whoever sugar daddy is, whether it's the Chinese or Russians or so anybody else, we need to find out, get to the bottom of it, because it's actually a counterintelligence issue.
Is it weird that she was like sort of low-lying staffer at FEMA, and then all of a sudden she was up top in counterterrorism for this country?
I guess she got into a picture with Donald Trump, and that's all it takes. That's the only qualification necessary.
Got it. Thank you.
Jamie Raskin actually had not heard of the sugar daddy situation, which is unusual because Jamie Raskin is somebody who really devours information. He devours news. But we kind of caught him up to speed, and here was his reaction to the DHS sugar daddy.
Well, okay, I don't know anything about it. How did she get the promotion?
That's the big question. The Congressman Vindman said maybe it was because she got a picture with Trump.
All right, well, let me speak in general terms then, okay? The Trump administration is a cesspool of political and financial corruption. They have no program for America. They have a program for themselves. They all want to get rich quick. Donald Trump has made $1.5 billion in his first year in office. People are purchasing presidential pardons. The government is up for sale. It's like an auction. Whoever's the highest bidder wins on public policy. It's a scandalous situation that's a complete defeat of the constitutional design by the framers.
Thank you, Congressman.
So Delia Ramirez, the congresswoman from Chicago, she is somebody who has been on top of everything related to the Department of Homeland Security. As a member of the Homeland Security Committee, she too very, very disappointed in this sugar daddy situation that's transpired at DHS. It raises a lot of questions about who owns who and who's paying for what. Here's what Congresswoman Ramirez had to say.
It's funny, you can't make this stuff up. You're talking about an employee of DHS who's sugar daddy, who's paying her rent or doing whatever he is. And I'm not judging whatever relationship she has, but she's then using that relationship to be able to fast track up, to be able to get contracts, to be able to make money off of DHS. I keep telling people DHS is the most corrupt agency, and there's a lot of corrupt agencies in this moment under Donald Trump. But the fact that you have people like her, and she's just one of so many, bring Tom Homan and everyone else, and it's really unconscionable, but it's also not surprising. She's on leave, she should get fired immediately, and we should look into every single employee that is benefiting and profiting off of your taxpayer dollars while terrorizing our communities on the streets.
Got it. So Varvano, the DHS counterterrorism personnel that was caught in this sugar daddy thing, she has now been put on administrative leave. A lot of people have been laid off from the Trump administration or fired from the Trump administration. And surprisingly, they've all been women, which is something that Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez pointed out on the House steps earlier. Here's what she said.
Congresswoman, who do you think the next person Trump should fire should be?
I mean, is he out of women? Because that seems to be his pattern right now.
Here's Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, I mean, Trump only seems to have the capability to fire female secretaries.
Given all the clownish behavior we've seen out of like Pete Hegseth, Kash Patel, and all the rest, what's a man got to do to get fired in the Trump administration?
Seriously, I think what Kash Patel's done is 1,000 times worse than a lot of other people. But they've got it scot-free. I mean, for them, I think if you're a man in the Trump administration, it seems that they reward misconduct. So hard to tell. They don't seem to have a rhyme or a reason, unless it has to do with the Epstein files. Then you'll get the chop.
Got it. Thank you. Congresswoman, this is my son.
So Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez obviously pointed out all women getting fired. And so we asked another Congresswoman, Sarah McBride, who does she think is going to be the next person to get fired in the Trump administration? Here's what she predicted.
Well, all of them deserve to be fired. I'm supporting impeachment of Pete Hegseth because obviously right now we are engaged in a reckless war of choice that he was a primary driver of. But we know this president, he only fires women. So my guess is Tulsi Gabbard.
You got it. Thank you, Congresswoman.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe when you like this video. makes it more visible. And, independent media, we don't get by on sugar daddies. We get by on subscribers. So please subscribe to this channel if you want to support my work. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there, fam.